So let's talk a bit about some changes we've made to your EverWondr Events Calendar feed. As you can see, the majority of the Events Calendar feed remains unchanged. Your events are coming into your feed the same way they always have. The majority of you are using a grid view, as you see here. If you're using a list view, that also remains unchanged. What you will notice up at the top is that we've added a feature scroll. This scrolling bar at the top of your screen allows you to place content that's already been approved to run on your site in a more prominent position. There are two types of content that can live in the scroll: custom content, as seen here, and what we call standard content, which is pulling directly and mirroring the event display that's already on your site. You can manage both of these types of content in your EverWondr admin panel. So let's go there now. To access it, you would simply log in to EverWondr as you normally do. Visit www.everwondr.com, log in as usual to your admin panel, and then you're going to visit the Add Units section. That's located in this gray bar at the bottom. When you click Add Units, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. And what you're going to notice are something called Add Units. That's how we refer to the content that lives in the feature scroll at the top of your events calendar feed. We call them Add Units because they're featured in such a way. Right now you'll notice a green area is highlighted. It says Ready to Upload. You have three choices listed here in this example: a feature standard, and a feature custom. The symbol you see right here designates that this is a recurring feature, meaning you will have this unit available to use on a recurring basis. Okay? So let's go through the process of uploading a standard feature scroll. Come over to the right-hand side of your screen and you'll see under the Actions menu, select Upload. That'll launch the upload screen. And what you're going to do is type the name of the event that you would like to add to the top of the screen. This is going to automatically search the EverWondr database for all events with that name. We've selected Chapel Hill Philharmonia Concert, and that's automatically associated. Let's put it up there for a total of 15 days with a start date of today, and save it. Now that we've saved it, you'll notice two things have happened. We've gone from 3 add units ready to upload down to 2. That's because the unit we just uploaded is in Currently Active. Let's select that tab, and you'll see here it is. The name of the event, Chapel Hill, abbreviated, shows us what the add unit is, and we have the option to either edit that listing or edit that placement or deactivate it. Right now, all we're going to do is go take a look at it in the events calendar feed. So let's jump back over to our example site, and I'll refresh the page. And in the scrolling bar at the top, we should see an event that says Chapel Hill. Scroll through, and there it is, Chapel Hill Philharmonia. Now this was created using exactly the content that was already on your site. We didn't have to upload a separate image. We didn't have to upload a separate title. We simply searched, found it in the database, and there it is. All of the content is mirroring exactly the content that the individual event listing already displays on your site. So the good news for you is there's no extra work to put this content here. And the even better news is because you've already approved it through your filters and your feed to display on your site, you know that it makes sense to put it in the feature scroll. Let's go back to EverWondr and the admin panel and see how to upload a custom unit. Right now we're in the Currently Active tab. We're going to switch over to Ready to Upload. So I'll select that. It will turn green, and you'll see we still have two options, a feature custom and a feature standard. On the right-hand side, under Actions, I'll choose Upload. That will launch the upload screen. We'll enter a name for the event. In this case, it's not a type ahead, meaning it's not automatically searching our database. This title is a text field. You can enter whatever you want. In this case, we'll call it Carowinds. We'll put it in the system for 15 days with a start date of today. And as you can see, instead of no other options but to save and close, now we have the option to load a custom photo. Think of this as a place to highlight other content that makes sense in your calendar area, but perhaps is not an event listing, such as sign up for our newsletter, or don't forget to attend our conference for trade professionals, something that you don't have in your tourism calendar. Or perhaps it's be sure to visit our hotel directory and see some lodging options during your stay. Whatever your messaging might be, you can choose to upload that in the form of an image at the top of your calendar feed. So you can see the dimensions of the custom photo are 700 by 240 pixels. It's listed right here for you so you won't forget it. I'll click Load New Image. I'll click Choose File, and that will allow me to browse my desktop and upload an image that I've already saved in that size. Here it is, displaying clean and easy. If I want to attach a link, and we recommend you do, you can link it to whatever site you choose. For our example, I'll simply link it to EverWondr.com and save and close. The same thing will happen. Okay, we're going to be able to see that this event is now displaying on our example site, and I'll go ahead and refresh that page so that we can see it there. And when it comes in, I'll click through, and there it is, Carowinds. And you can see when I hover over it, I'm also displaying that it's got an active link. The third way that you can manage content in this top featured scroll is to schedule content to show up there. Many of our partners have events spanning several months or not happening for several months. So they want to get the jump on promoting those events and don't want to forget to put things in their feature scroll. So they like the idea of scheduling or having a kind of queue for events to be sure to display in that area. You can do that with our system as well. Let's go back to the EverWondr admin panel. We'll go back to Ready to Upload. And you'll see we have one more option. It's a feature standard. I'll choose Upload, and you may have noticed this when we were going through the process before. This is a standard unit. You can see it says feature standard. It's not custom. That means it's a standard unit and it's going to pull an event listing. So I'll type in festival and pick a festival, all right? Pick a number of days that I want it to run. And now I'm going to pick a start date. But instead of having it run immediately, instead of having it run today, I'm going to pick a start date closer to when the event is actually happening. And I'm making this up. So we'll pick June 17th as our start date. Save and close. And what will happen is now the event is not in ready to upload, it's not in currently active, it's in scheduled. And it'll remain here until the date we chose, June 17th I recall, and then it will become automatically active. So if you need to make any changes or adjustments to it in the meantime, edit and deactivate, you can come here and do that. All right? Because we've used all three of our ad units, two of them which are running live on the site, one of which is scheduled to go live, we no longer have anything ready to upload. Simple, easy, straightforward. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us at help@everwondr.com.